And we were grateful. I... Most medieval houses had very few separate rooms. Where, you have to imagine how fucking resilient those people were. In the Middle Ages. I mean, as resilient as you could be, but... yeah, like a shitty little town with a shitty little dirt road. They only had to walk like 5 feet to get lost in a forest, too. Imagine how many people in the town per year were lost in the goddamn forest. I mean, listen, chat. Our problems that we're going through now are valid. You know what I mean? The things that really stress you out, especially right now with quarantine, it's all valid, but you know, sometimes you have to, like, take a step back and like, have some perspective. And be like, oh, right. Shit was way worse. You know, we also... we have food. We have roofs over our head, I guess. I know that sounds like, what old people tell you when you're younger. To get you to shut up, but it's a perspective thing that really helps with a daily attitude. Like, the way you think, like, the attitude of your daily life becomes like a demeanor eventually, you know, and it might start as a mood and then eventually it turns into your, like, fucking personality. And, for me, I'm trying real hard to be more positive and just look on the bright side of things, because things kind of suck right now for a lot of reasons, and it's really good to focus on positive and things you can change, things you can work on, and not feel like I'm owed shit by the world. And that also involves kind of sometimes being aware of the fact that, yeah, people have it way fucking worse. I have, a song that I kind of put together. I don't know if it's a Red Vox song, but it's me bitching about staying home. Like, it's an acoustic song. It's not really done, but I'm, you know, working on it. It might be like a bonus track. And, I have a lyric about, like, you know, I'm sick of cooking. It sounds lame, and it is. That's the point. But, I try to acknowledge in the same line, like, I know I'm in luck that I get to complain about this. Also, I'd say, just like the Mike Love song, thank you to the first responders and the National Guard today. Someone said it's a contrast to your older streams where you were sometimes just cynical a lot. Something like that, they said. Their message scrolled up. Yeah, I mean... you know, I'm 35 soon. I've had some pretty heavy stress. I've had to deal with some shit. Both streaming related and non-streaming related. And I don't tell the stream all the stuff that bothers me, but there was like a suicide that happened kind of recently, and it's like, when you get to stuff like that, you know, why I can still be cynical about games and some minor shit, because, you know, if I don't like a game, I don't like a game, but there's a lot of shit that is just so fucking pointless in the grand scheme of things, and then you become a bloody skeleton looking for Kurt Cobain. You know, so it's not really... To some degree, it's not really worth it. But yeah, I think that also comes with age. I know some people are like, oh, that's ageist, bro. Like, I'm capable of understanding that. And yeah, some people certainly are, but I think with some experience, some wisdom, some you know, some stuff that you go through.
Not too bad, if I do say so myself.
You get a little stronger to it, you become a little number to it, or at best, if you're lucky and maybe with some therapy, you can like kind of grow from it. And that's just age, you know, that's time. Just sometimes you just need time to grow, and you know, and that's me. And also, like, people around me have inspired me. Like, chat has been... The charity stream made me less cynical because I saw how generous people were. I'm gonna try to do something charity related, like something small for COVID-19 soon, possibly. But I'm sorry to rant about nonsense, but yeah, I guess like Hootie. You know, Hootie is such a good dude that he inspired me to want to be a better dude. And I'm really trying hard. And, you know, the charity being a part of that, and everyone in that team really, well, it sounds corny, but, you know, the fact that everyone sacrifices so much of their time to do so much of this for, you know, a good cause, it's like, oh, right, I could be a little bit better. I could be a little bit less cynical. And, so it's just, I think, keeping good people around you, and also growing and getting sick of cynicism too, because it becomes tiring. I still can be pretty cynical. It's not fully gone. I'm still a kind of a cynical person, and like I said, trust issues. But you know, that's just life. Someone said, but how? How do we ignore the state of the world? And, you know, the bad stuff happening. And it's tough, I know. Now is not an easy time to be positive, but that's why I'm meditating more and you know. I'm trying. I don't have TV programs. I try to stay away from the news. I keep up to date, mostly, and I try to find out what the fuck is going on in the world. I like finding out what's going on with video games and music, but otherwise, like, the things that affect me are the things in my life. Like, you know, am I gonna be able to buy food for myself so I can cook? Am I gonna be able to, you know, fill my car up? Am I gonna be able to, you know, get medicine? So I could worry about the big shit, and I do, but it's the little shit like that, that's the stuff I try to focus more on. Staying grounded is definitely good. I'm trying. You know, I'm trying. I don't really think any different of myself as a, you know, streamer with whatever number of people are here. And money, I just live like a fucking crusty hermit.
This is Bizer, huh?
So.
I guess a merchant town would be lively. Maybe they got some good weapons around here.
We should be able to board a ship to Apollo here. Let's go to the docks.
What about murder hornets? Oh, dog. I got nothing for murder hornets. I mean, you know, stay positive. Do your best to be a better person. And then murder hornets. Never mind. Vinny, there's something amusing about you being profound while the game screams E every couple of seconds. Yeah, I know that a lot of the visuals and sounds don't mix with what I was saying before. Also, nothing profound in what I was saying. Just me talking.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse. Oh, good choice. This is good quality.
I'll make use of this.
Looks useful.
I usually don't go through the trouble of selling my old stuff in RPGs until I need the money, because it's just a time save that way. Vinny, are you always so harsh on yourself? That's from someone named Chat's mother. Yeah.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse. Looks good.
I love shopping.
I have an eye for quality.
I'll just sell the equipment. Why not? I'll sell it. It only took about 15 seconds. Screw it.
Again.
But, you know, again, I express my gratitude. It sounds like I say the same thing every night, but, thank you, chat. There's so many of you here that I know you're here for the strange spin noises and all the weird stuff and all the, you know, the weird games and the shitty games and, Aerith saying weird stuff that makes you lose your shit and, I know you're here mostly for that, but the fact that I could just every now and then, like 0.01% of my streams talk about something kind of serious and everyone's like right there with me. That's a rare fucking gift that I don't take for granted.